Have 20-year high interest rates caused the Naperville real estate market to come to a screeching halt? Should buyers wait until rates come down to have more purchasing power on their side? And should sellers wait until the spring when more buyers are likely to be out looking for homes? Well, I'm going to answer all these questions for you in the next couple of minutes and tell you why getting the answers wrong might be disastrous for your financial future. Hey, my name is Chris Grano. I'm with Keller Williams Infinity right here in downtown Naperville. I live here in town, and I am the host of the Naperville Real Talk podcast, where we feature the people and places that make Naperville a wonderful place to live. So let's dive into the real estate questions. A lot of questions this time of year about, hey, what's going to happen next year? And particularly right now, what's going on with rates? Are they going to continue to go up? Are they going to go down? Are values going to drop? Let's get to those questions and answer them because they're super important for how you're going to plan for what you're doing in the next couple of months, what you're going to do next year and beyond. So let me tackle the issue of rates. And the simple answer is nobody really knows what's going to happen with rates, but let me give you an example. See, a lot of folks have said to me, hey, Chris, I'm just waiting for those rates to come down so I can afford a better home. You know, last year, 2 years ago, I could afford maybe, for example, I could afford a $600,000 house, but because rates are higher now I can only afford a $500,000 house. And I don't want to have that sacrifice in my purchasing power. Well, I tell you, I've talked to folks a year or two ago who said to me, I'm going to wait. And now they're looking at higher rates and higher home prices. So it's a much worse situation. Let me take you back in time to give you a more extreme example, but one that actually happened. So go back to 1971. Interest rates were at 9% at that time. And that's actually higher than where we are right now. We're hovering some between 7.5% and 8% at the moment. But 9% interest rates in 1971, if buyers at that time were to wait until interest rates fell below that 9% mark, they would have waited for over 20 years into the mid-1990s. And in that same time period, home values increased almost 500%. So waiting is an incredibly costly gamble that I really don't recommend that buyers take. So here's the thing, get in the game. Even if you can only afford a home that's a little bit less than you wanted to right now, get in the game and start building equity. Make the changes you want over time. And in the future, when rates eventually fall, because they will at some point, then go ahead and refinance at that time. And as you've built your equity, you'll be getting into a position where maybe you can then move up into a home that you'll be able to afford at that time. So don't wait and just hope that rates go down, because listen, they could go up. We could find ourselves in 2024 with rates at the 10% mark, at the 12% mark. This would not be unprecedented in history. So my advice to buyers, get in the game. And listen, here's the deal. Homes that sell in January, homes that close in January, actually offer the best opportunity to get a little bit of money off the list price for buyers. What typically happens this time of year is sellers are overpricing their homes because they've seen that the trajectory of the year has gone up and up and up. And so they're trying to outpace that market. So sellers, this is kind of a warning to you as well. Then buyers who are looking now in November, December are able to get a little bit better deal on a home than they were able to in the spring market when prices were rising a little bit more rapidly. So sellers, let's talk about you. Here's the deal. You're still getting great value for your home. Home values in Naperville have never been higher. Right now, the average detached single-family home in Naperville is $625,000. And we saw a little bit of a lull early in the year, but then prices really went up steadily over the last 3, 4, 5 months. So my advice to you is it's still a good time to sell, particularly if you're looking to buy again. Because if you're looking to buy again right now, you'll find yourself in a market where it's not so crazy. The pressure isn't on that, hey, if I get my house under contract, I better find something or I'm going to be out of luck. The reality is that you'll have a little bit less competition on the buy side, which is going to be perfect for you to be able to take your time, have a little bit more of a normal home buying experience. And so what are home values going to do? Well, I predict they're going to continue to go up. We still have incredibly low inventory based on a decade plus of under construction and based on the fact that these rates are a little bit higher than they have been in the last couple of years. So inventory is going to continue to be low and home values are going to continue to rise. Hey, we could go on all day, but I want to let you get back to your day. So reach out to me if you have any questions, 708-404-0698. Go to zenlistchicagoland.com to find out what your home is worth and to find all the listings here in Naperville, including private listings and coming soon listings. Hope to see you around town.